So, in other news, did anybody know this? If not, I'm going to let you guys know. The month of April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And right now in studio we got TJ Lloyd. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. So, all right, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Something that we need to really bring light to on the radio because it happens.
Absolutely.
Some people are afraid to talk about it, maybe embarrassed to talk about it. We hear stories on the news, but it also happens here in our own backyard. So let me ask you the question first. And we are still going to do the countdown, but I really want you guys to focus in on tonight's message about sexual assault. What is considered a sexual assault?
Well, sexual assault can run from something as what you would consider like work lawsuits, sexual harassment. You hear stuff like that. That is a form of sexual assault. Unwanted touch, it could be a groping, and then something as serious as rape.
Right.
Everything. So these are all varying degrees of sexual assault. Any unwanted touch or somebody forcing themselves upon you, definitely goes into the category of sexual assault. So.
And not only it happens, outside of the work area, but it also happens, which is kind of common. There's been a lot of cases of sexual assault within the work area.
Yes, it can happen anywhere. Work area, on the streets, out at the club, and even it happens in our own schools. We work with kids a lot, so it happens within the schools.
Right. And it's not only women who are getting sexually assaulted, but men too.
Mm-hmm. Men too.
Men as well.
And I think a lot of guys think it can't happen to them, especially young men. Young men fall victim or prey to this, more often so. And I think it's just us being guys and kind of a machismo of it. And we don't think it can happen to us, but it definitely can happen to guys. So.
And so, like, if it happens in the workplace, are people like afraid to bring it up? Maybe to human resource, or afraid to talk about it to management because they're in fear of maybe their job stability.
The job stability, fear of embarrassment. And those go. They can be one or the other. Fear, embarrassment, something like that. Fear of what other people will say. So yeah, that's more often than not.
So if a guy or a woman feels like she's getting sexually assaulted at work, is there like a different route to go than going straight to the boss of the company? Like, is there a number they can contact, and there's like some kind of process?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say, if anything, any good company should have an HR that deals with that. Because I know in the cases of the companies I've worked for, to avoid like it being stopped, it being blocked at a certain point in the hierarchy, they had a separate HR unit that dealt with stuff like that. Or we personally are the local rape crisis center, and we deal with a lot of sexual assault cases, so we get calls like that on the daily, and then we have advocates that go out and meet these people. We talk to them, and we kind of go from there.
Right. So if a young girl goes out on a date and the guy is very aggressive, and as soon as she says no, but he continues, is that considered?
That is absolutely sexual assault. Absolutely. At no, if you, no is no.
Right.
No is not a maybe, or I'm trying to play coy.
Right.
No is absolutely no. And, I think that's what people need to learn. And so, yes, at no, anything past that is sexual assault.
So tonight we're going to be talking about sexual assault because it is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, the month of April. Plus, there's a couple of events that people can attend to this month. And also, we have some very important numbers that we can pass along to you guys if you guys are in this situation. All right? So just hang out, listen to the countdown. We're going to be talking with TJ a little bit more. Right now, number 6 on the countdown. It's Kendrick Lamar, Tech 9, Fragile on KISS FM.